What's up, guys? It's Steve Cardenas, aka Rocky the Red Power Ranger, and you are watching Smart Tank Revolution.
And welcome back to the Smart Tank Revolution, where we always kick out at 2. I'm your host, benevolent, intelligent Mr. Donnie Wonderful, aka Big Time Donnie. Back at you with another one, flying solo today. Shout out to my esteemed colleague, Mr. Joey Business. We have some content from FanFest 8 from this past weekend that will be posted uploaded to the channel shortly and soon. And a plethora of pictures to upload. We need to get back on social media. So we got to do. We do have a Twitter account, STR. Speaking of which, we're just going to change one of the letters in that. We're going to talk about FTR. But no, Twitter is Smart Tank Revolution. Find us. You guys see the logo. We're going to get back into that heavy. But I have a challenge for all of our supporters and loyal contributors to the comment section. The very few of you that exist. Hopefully that number grows after this. But I have a challenge. Find me, and not the revival, but find me a bad FTR match. It'll be like looking for the fountain of youth. I want all you Ponce de Leons out there to mount your ships, search the waters of the world for a bad FTR match. And I say that because I honestly believe that FTR is the best tag team wrestling today. And that's no slight against the Usos, who I also believe have a right to that same claim, but for two different reasons and two different styles. I guess there's two different style preferences, I want to say. Not to say that the Usos can't do both, and not to say that FTR can't do both, but right now they're on two different planes at the same peak, I guess. Shout out to the Usos because they are a phenomenal tag team as well. But damn, when it comes to FTR, they do it again. They do it again. Now, give you a brief backstory as to why I'm recording this. Today is Monday. I had to wait a day, actually almost damn near 2 days, to watch Collision. I was super excited about the Collision main event with the Adam Cole and Maxwell Jacob Friedman and FTR. I almost forgot Max's name. I ain't even gonna lie, you guys caught that. I'm not editing that out. But yeah, MJF, Adam Cole versus FTR for the AEW tag team titles. And I thought about, the how hot right now Adam Cole and MJF are as a tag team, how enjoyable. Everybody loves this bromance that's going on, including me. I find it entertaining actually. And even their vignettes are actually, funny and comical. Little dry humor, but it works. And those two work really well together. So when they came out and they got that huge pop, I said, "Oh shit! I guess FTR are gonna have to work his heels." FTR's music plays, you hear a lot of boos, and shout out to the commentating team who picked up on it. And then of course you have the rivaling chants. Um, what were they chanting? Double clothesline FTR, double clothesline FTR. It was a great match. I was nervous because I wanted FTR to win. I spent a lot of time with my colleague this weekend, this past Saturday, as I mentioned, for FanFest out in Warwick, Rhode Island, and Joey was excited about the match as well. Maybe even more so than I was, but he was expecting or rooting for um, MJF and Adam Cole, baby. And, for justifiable reasons. You want this thing to keep going. We already know that, those two will implode some way, somehow. I mean, for goodness sake, MJF's one of his nicknames or monikers is that he's the devil. How can you ever trust the devil? So you kind of see it coming. Um, mm, Still, I thought that going into Wembley, if they've already laid the trail down for MJF versus Adam Cole for the belt, why not have FTR go into Wembley with the titles as well and face a top competitor team? I don't know who it's going to be. That's up to Tony and the booking guys over at AEW. Hopefully, they give us something great. But knowing that FTR is going to be involved, what else can you expect? Come on, FTR, the greatest tag team in wrestling today. I want to um, I want to also point out. If you're new to the channel, I've always been a fan of the Young Bucks. You can go back to some of our earlier videos on the channel where I'm actually praising the Young Bucks. However, I also do point out that what they've given us, and it's been consistent. It's been shout out to Nick and Matt. They're great wrestlers. But all the super kicks, all the near falls, all the acrobatics, it's kind of the same thing. So I said, I guess it's kind of growing a little stale, or we all know what to expect with it, even though we're at the edge of our seats every single time. Um, I don't get that with FTR. And I just think that they understand all the fundamentals of professional wrestling down to the psychology, and they're chameleons. That's why they could do what they did on Saturday. They can walk in to an arena full of booze at the start, and if they have to work heel, they can do a good job doing that. Everybody, everybody's MJF and Adam Cole has us hook, line, and sinker for this double clothesline deal. And they in FTR, Cash and Dax did a great job spoiling that for us every single time. And I don't mean spoiling as in foretelling what was going to happen. I mean completely ruining it. And of course they got booed for doing it. But think about this. Think you guys remember back in the days, this is for you, Joey, in the days where you yourself were the taunt before you were the Taunton tribal chief. The days where you were saying on this channel, there's video evidence here within the playlist, within all of our videos, within our content of you saying, I've had enough of Roman. Vince is forcing him down our throats or whatever the case may be, Paul. But I get what you were saying. Roman was supposed to be the baby face that we all loved, and he would come out and he would take those boos and he would champion those boos. He'll give you the smirk, like he understands. He gives you the grin. He knows what's going on. I mean, John Cena was the best at it, at flipping that, flipping the duplicitous actions of our crowd, of the WWE universe. Yes, we do consider ourselves to be a part of the WWE universe as well. But having the ability to work uh both babyface and heel whenever it's applicable makes you the chameleons that I alluded to earlier. Dax and Cash. Phenomenal. And I'm kicking myself now because FTR has been to they've been booked here on independent shows maybe about 2 years ago. I had a chance to go up to Webster, Massachusetts, where they were going to be managed by Bret Hart. I mean, right there. I mean that to me that was the yellow brick road leading to the Wizard of Oz. It doesn't get any better for me. You know, the greatest wrestler to ever lace up a pair of boots. I said it to the man himself. You got if you don't know, if you're new to the channel, I am a huge Bret Hart mark. I'm a huge, huge, huge Bret Hart mark. Greatest wrestler ever, 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 ever. And then you got FTR, my favorite tag team and the greatest tag team wrestling now. I have no idea why I didn't go to. I think I was out of town. I had to be out of town, or I had to be covering a fight or something. But covering a fight this past weekend was the reason why it took me a while to get to my DVR to watch Collision. But spoiler alert, FTR retained, and I love how they did it. I absolutely love how they did it. Now, I know Max is kind of on this tweener. Well, he's slapping hands with the fans, so I guess he's a babyface or he's not the devil. I'm definitely not going to call him God, but right now he's not the devil. or he's doing a good job in convincing us that the devil doesn't exist anymore. But with the little pull of the tights, there was that motion, so it was kind of heelish for I was going to say us because I'm part of the FTR army. Salute to the top guys, but yeah, that was kind of a little heelish way for FTR to win, but I absolutely loved it and it was applicable. They're firing on all cylinders all the time, batting 1,000, and they've been doing that consistently over the past 2 years. I mean, I didn't like the revival stuff. I didn't like a lot of that, when they were in the WWE side of things. But since leaving WWE, they have been a breath of fresh air. Hell, they have been a revival for the tag team division. FTR, ladies and gentlemen, the greatest tag team in wrestling today. Them and the Usos, the Young Bucks are right there. Look, I like the Ass Boys too. They got some growing to do, and they're the tag team of the future. Um, Colton and Austin, but I'm telling you right now, Dax and Cash, we need to enjoy this while we're in the moment now. Okay. We're in the good old days. Like, you know how you reminisce and say, man, those are the days that when the nostalgia, we're in that right now with these tag teams that we've been blessed to watch. So we all need to acknowledge that. And I'm looking forward to watching more FTR. Anytime they're on, and whether I DVR it or I'm watching it live, I'm tuning in. Anytime Dax and Cash are on television, I'm tuning in. And I implore all of you guys to do the same and answer my challenge. Find me a bad FTR match. And if you can't find a bad one, let me know. Give me your opinion on what their best match and their best rivalry has been throughout the course of their entire career. Okay? Can we all do that? Thank you. Donnie Wonderful signing off. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. To the next one.